Modern life has a powerful, seductive promise. You can do anything. It's painted across billboards, echoed in motivational speeches, and embedded in the code of every productivity app on your phone. But listen closely. What do you actually hear? For many of us, that promise of infinite possibility has twisted into a relentless command. You must do everything. And so we do. We hustle, we grind, we optimize every waking minute, convinced that if we just push a little harder, sleep a little less, and reply to one more email, we'll finally arrive. But arrive where? Most of the time, we just arrive at a state of profound, bone-deep exhaustion. Why are we always so tired? It's a question that haunts our late nights and our caffeine-fueled mornings. The philosopher Byung-Chul has a name for our era, the burnout society. He argues that we've moved past a society where external forces discipline us and into one where we've become our own taskmasters. We're no longer just workers. We are entrepreneurs of the self. Every aspect of our lives, our relationships, our rest is a project to be managed, improved, and monetized. We aren't being exploited by some factory boss from a bygone era. We are willingly exploiting ourselves in the name of achievement and success. We are both the slave and the master, chained to the relentless pursuit of our own potential. The pressure doesn't come from the outside anymore. It comes from within, whispering that we are never quite enough. This internal pressure creates a culture of perfectionism. It's the belief that a flawless, optimized life is not just attainable, but required. Our social media feeds become highlight reels of others' successes. Curated galleries of perfect homes, perfect bodies, and perfect vacations. We scroll through them and feel a familiar pang sense that we're falling behind. So we double down. We download another habit tracker, sign up for another online course, and commit to another side project. We chase the horizon of more productive, more successful, more interesting. But the horizon, by its very nature, keeps receding. This endless chase, this constant striving for an impossible ideal, isn't just mentally draining, it's physically debilitating. Dr. Gabor Maté, a physician who has spent his career studying the mind-body connection, offers another crucial piece of this puzzle. He explains that when we consistently override our authentic needs, our need for rest, for connection, for play in favor of external demands, our bodies begin to protest. This protest isn't always loud. It's a quiet rebellion that manifests as chronic fatigue, persistent anxiety, brain fog, and even physical illness. That nagging exhaustion you feel isn't a sign of weakness. It's a message. Your body is trying to tell you that the way you're living is unsustainable. It's a compassionate alarm system, warning you that you've become disconnected from your true self. We've been taught to silence this alarm with more coffee, more work, more distraction. But ignoring it only makes it louder. The truth is, you can't hustle your way out of burnout. You can't optimize your way to genuine well-being. The solution isn't to do more, but to consciously do less. It's about stepping off the treadmill of self-exploitation and finding a more human, more sustainable way to live. This isn't about giving up or failing. It's about redefining success on your own terms. It's about choosing to be well over being constantly busy. So, how do we begin? It starts with 3 intentional shifts in our perspective and our daily habits. First, reclaim your time. In our productivity-obsessed culture, unstructured time feels like a waste. We feel guilty for doing nothing, but nothing is where the magic happens. It's where creativity sparks, where insights form, and where our nervous systems finally get a chance to downregulate. You must actively defend this space. Start by scheduling do-nothing time into your calendar, just as you would a meeting. This could be 15 minutes of staring out the window, a walk without a destination or a podcast, or simply sitting in a park without your phone. Treat this time as non-negotiable. It's not empty time. It's recovery time. It's about resisting the urge to fill every silent moment with a task. It's about remembering that your value as a human being is not measured by your output per hour. Second, reconnect with your body. For too long, we've treated our bodies like machines that exist to carry our brains from one task to the next. We need to start listening to them again. This means honoring your physical signals. When you feel tired, rest. Don't push through with another espresso. When you feel hungry, eat a nourishing meal. Don't grab a quick snack at your desk. When your shoulders are tense, stretch. These are not indulgences. They are fundamental acts of respect. Reconnecting can also mean engaging in activities that ground you in your physical self. This could be gentle yoga, walking in nature, dancing in your living room, or even just paying attention to your breath for a few minutes. The goal is to move from thinking about your body to being in your body. It's about closing the gap between the mind that says keep going and the body that says I need a break. Third, and perhaps most radically, choose depth over speed. Our society glorifies speed. We want faster downloads, faster promotions, faster results. But a meaningful life is not built on speed, it's built on depth. Instead of trying to do 100 things superficially, choose to do a few things with your full attention and care. This applies to your work, your hobbies, and your relationships. Instead of skimming 5 articles, read 1 deeply. Instead of multitasking during a conversation with a loved one, put your phone away and give them your undivided presence. Depth requires slowing down. It requires saying no to things that are merely distractions so you can say a wholehearted yes to what truly matters. This isn't about being less ambitious. It's about channeling your ambition toward things that provide genuine fulfillment, not just a fleeting sense of accomplishment. Stepping off the treadmill is an act of rebellion. It's a quiet revolution against a culture that tells you your worth is tied to your productivity. It won't happen overnight. You'll feel the pull to speed up, to add one more thing to your to-do list, to check your email one last time before bed. Be gentle with yourself when this happens. Acknowledge the pressure and then consciously choose a different path. The promise of "you can do anything" was never meant to be a sentence to a life of endless labor. It was meant to be an invitation to choose a life that is authentically yours. A life where you have energy for the people you love. A life where you have space for curiosity and wonder. A life where rest is not a reward you earn, but a right you honor. By reclaiming your time, reconnecting with your body, and choosing depth over speed, you're not just avoiding burnout. You are stepping into a richer, more sustainable, and profoundly more human way of being. You are finally coming home to yourself. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more reflections on navigating the modern world. Take care.